Yeah, yeah, really a disappointing result today, honestly. Coming into the game, felt like our team was ready to put together a performance to get some points, and we put ourselves in a bad place from the start, and it was just too slow of a start. Um, Allowed them to get some cheap goals against us, and had to chase the game for the game, and you know, I, it's just it's really disheartening because this group is doing a lot of the right things, but just needs to take that next step and do what it takes and have that grit to get these points. And just a very disappointing night.
Questions?
I don't know. How do you assess the three that you gave up? It just felt like Marquette just had a few notches more urgency around the box, and that's kind of how they got the ball and made the plays.
I would say, yeah. I mean, we started defensively very slow, very uncharacteristic for our back line. And not just the back line, but it was just as a team, it was we reacted and just gave them, I mean, 3 chances that shouldn't be goals, and it shouldn't even got to that point. Is what the issue is. As a team, we weren't awake, and that's probably the most disappointing thing to me, because when you put yourself in a hole against a team that's what they do. They're a team that wants to counter. They want to take their few chances, and then they want to defend. And it worked out perfect for them. But I felt like we gave it to them, and that's where we talk as a team. Is we got to look at ourselves and not look at anything from the outside, but we need to look at this and say, this can't happen again. And these are points, precious points that we just let go, and that's the reality. The reality of it is we need to learn from this loss and learn some very, very tough lessons, and never see that type of start and just lackluster defensive start for us was just uncharacteristic, which is that's what's frustrating about it, and I can see it in them, and believe me, it hurts, but it's one of those things. Tomorrow's a new day, and we're looking at points ahead.
I mean, these second halves of the last 2 matches are kind of hard to believe. An 18-2 shot disparity with no goals, whether you're chasing it or not, that's hard to fathom.
Mm-hmm.
How do you get a team to continue to believe that they're good enough to do this, despite the fact that the results aren't the continuous result of disappointment after a performance like that?
Yeah, it's the cruelty of the sport. It really is, and I've lived it as a player and as a pro and as a coach, and it's the reality of it. But you can play great games. You can do everything between the boxes and dominate games, dominate shots. But it comes down to putting the ball in the back of the net, and that is what relieves that pressure off of you when you're a team that thrives off controlling games from with the ball. You want to create chances, and we created plenty of opportunity that second half to even catch up on those goals. And how do you make a team believe? Because I believe in them. Bottom line, I believe in every one of these kids out there, and they are so talented, and they have so much more to give, and they have potential that is getting there, but there's a whole nother level for this team to unlock, and it starts with getting that success, and that's what we're fighting for. I always say you're fighting for that joy, no matter what happened that game before. This sucks, this is not fun, not joyous, and we're going to do that, and this team believes. I can still see it in them, and there's still a lot of points out there to go get, but like I told them, the reality is those points are gone. Tomorrow's a new day. We need to wake up, and we need to do what it takes to claw, to grasp, and to take these points ahead of us.